Salamence uses its move. Na, 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 na. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Sure thing. Battle fans are always welcome here. Three GameCubes? Remember that Power of One movie from 2000? I'm currently in the process of acquiring a team for the Battle Maison in Gen 6. I have bred and perfected a Kangaskhan, and I found one of my friend's safaris had Frogadier in it, so I'm getting a Protean Greninja for that as well. Oh yeah, Pokemon Champions comes out tomorrow. That's why I felt the need to get to Master Ball rank in Scarlet and Violet so quickly, because I was afraid that nobody was gonna be on. No one was gonna be on Scarlet and Violet after Champions came out. And then we will probably proceed to have the first VGC tournament that takes place in Champions. Coming up soon here. So I'm excited about that. It'll be 3 years in December, for how long it has been going on. Alright, let's see.
Nope.
Reset, and throw the ball with this one. Are you playing Champions, Tom? Maybe. I'll probably do like more rental stuff with it since I'm not very good at raising Pokemon myself. I mean, like battle facilities you don't have to worry too much about. At some point I will need to make a team for the, what do you call it? The battle... Oh, what the heck is it called? The Battle Tower in Gen 8 as well as a team for the Battle Tree, which I could probably use that same Kangaskhan I raised. Or hatch another one, honestly.
Nope.
Roughly 1 to 9 on yes to no. That's normal. That's a day ending in Y when it comes to trying to find this stupid thing. Oh, I got that backwards. I also want to see how the currency system is going to work in that game, in Champions. Seems like free to play with like a starter pass and like an early access kind of thing. Does seem like it's gonna have some kind of battle pass. Versus Joe. Wait a minute, I almost did a bad. I mean, the rental team I was using in the problem is that I have with VGC at this point. I mean, we're gonna be getting something new when Generation 10 comes out. We got Pokemon Champions, you know, which is gonna be like a probably like maybe like initial tournaments for Generation 10 will run on Generation 10, and then it'll switch over to
Nope.
It'll switch over to on like the actual Generation 10 games. And then switch over to Champions after they get like that stuff in there for like regulations that use the expanded Pokedex. I hope there's like single player aspects to it as well, like what Battle Revolution and Stadium had. So that way you're not just stuck doing like...
Nope.
So that way you're not stuck in what you feel is like an impossible scenario.
Nope.
Oh, a shadow Pokemon. I almost used false swipe on Shroomhilda. The blue corner changes Pokemon. What is it doing? It's down. I love that they used the voice actor from the anime who does like the narrator from the anime for that. It's just like I don't know like what kind of energy he was supposed to be bringing, but it's not the energy I would expect from somebody being like, oh, this is time for a fierce Pokemon battle. Yeah, Stadium was the same voice actor as Tracy. Very much sounds like Tracy. Roger Parsons. Did Roger have a pair of sons? Who ate all the pecan sandies? They left the series under 4 kids due to a payment dispute. Interesting. But that was that's interesting. Whoops, I didn't mean to start all the attackings and whatnot. I was so focused on the bottom screen I didn't even check the top. Curse you 3S, not 3DS. Do. Single player modes as well, I think, could have great potential as sort of like having sort of like the beginning, like sort of like beginner, medium, and like hard settings, and then sort of like have like like more competitive settings that sort of like analyze the plays of I wouldn't say analyze, yeah, like maybe analyze, but like analyze the plays of like different like VGC players, in order so people can learn like the strategies that are happening in VGC in like more of like a controlled environment. Leo Burnett and 4 kids of the devil, Leo Burnett! God, I love the Cypher motif! It's so good!
Nope.
How wiggly the eyes are on this thing. It wiggles, wiggly wobbly. Drago with the 100 bits.
Celeries no rekasilabashi kelba puki nims abrichi daras no bolaki prasib chadinki downis sesam selvin tubi waxing to renoka sibli fuerda vu volza witty kavehu Washington selby disaprizit chiron 100.
I did hear Washington in there.
Nope.
Simlish is fun. Escorba Doomba Ingba Grimshill. If you type NO in text-to-speech, it says nitrogen monoxide. Oh, yes, it does. The snag machine will... Sly, the snag machine will work again! What's up, Bug? You gotta get your treat soon. We'll do that when the first ad break comes up. He needs his treat. It's how his teeth get clean. What kind of tracks do we get in a Tom Kart racing game? I think Pyrite Town at this point would be its own track. Just because of how often I've been here. And like it would go around and like as you drove through this area, it would be like between this exact battle. Na, 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 na.
Nope.
You feed him greenies? Yes. We got a few hundred left until we hit odds.
Nope.
8,192.
Nope.
Battling fans are always welcome here. I don't know why I sounded like Trunks who was smoking a lot of cigarettes. Let me tell you about why they call me the Drink. When I was a kid, they called me the Juice Box, but now I'm the Drink. My dad is the Cup. You think you're the Drink? You're not even the Cup. Hey, it's not my fault your dad's jeans and mine got along like chocolate and peanut butter. Is that why you called me your little buttercup? Your little peanut butter cup?
Nope.
These Dragon Ball, the drink thing is its own thing. The peanut butter cup one is Dragon Ball abridged.
Nope.
Tom, I do want to battle you. Tristan with 100 bits.
You and I
Nope.
go together like Princess Zelda and gas station cigarettes and scratchers.
Gotta go get them scratches. Get those scratches, 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 scratches. I don't know when I'll probably start Master Ball shiny hunting if they announce an end to Pokemon Bank. Because that would speed up this process immensely. But a luxury ball. Imagine the most decorated Pokemon inside a ball of luxury. Because we can knock out so many attempts very quickly if I was using the Master Ball instead. But this is the most decorated Quagsire. Everybody knows where to get the Master Ball in like Fire Red and Leaf Green or Emerald or even this game, but only a few know
Nope.
where to get the luxury ball. And that's what makes the luxury ball special to me. Yeah, there is RNG manipulation as well.
Nope.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that, if that'd be considered cheating or just speeding up the process. Palm. Droggle, thank you for the 100 bits.
Cheer 100 imagine they eventually allow us to change Pokeballs.
I don't know what I would have, my dude in at that point then.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, RNG manipulation isn't cheating because, you're not manipulating the code in any way. You're basically just using tools to count. It's still you doing the inputs. One time I'm gonna use RNG manip once it got past odds. I don't want it. What did I do? Okay, hold on, I'm getting confused here. Let's do this one screen at a time. Pink?
Nope.
Pink?
Nope.
Damn you! I accidentally went to the computer. I accidentally did it again. Sure thing, battling fans are always welcome. Honestly, I don't really care about like nature or IVs, because once I get up to like Gen 8, then I'll be able to use mints to change that.
Nope.
And bottle caps, yes. You think they had it be specifically bottle caps because of James in the anime? His bottle cap collection. It's going. It's going about as well as it could be. Give myself a little stretchy stretch.
Nope.
This one. And then we just absolutely slam through that one.
Nope.
Yeah, I think IVs are always going to be maxed out in champions, which means foul play has just become a lot more viable. On Pokemon with weak defenses and who can't attack very well. Tom. Trism with 100 bits.
Let's see, I got a gold bottle cap. Do I super train one of my Pokemon ... or do I party with Slurms McKenzie?
Whammy wham wham wazzle! Who's ready to party? Incineroar lost knockoff. Incineroar needed a downgrade. Let's be real.
Nope.
God, I wish Emboar got a better ability. Mega Emboar got a better ability. Rockhead is right there, dude. Tom.
The Ansi is back.
They got Mold Breaker.
All hail the Quagsire Ansi.
Yeah, compared to Mega Meganium's ability? Who has the power of the sun no matter what the weather is? Yeah, and Dragon Eyes on Mega Feraligatr?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, Mega Delphox getting rid of a weakness with Levitate, but also not being able to benefit from terrain, from psychic terrain, and use Expanding Force is such a missed opportunity. Like that's essentially an emergency button if you really want to keep Delphox around. Basically a choice of being strong or defensive. I don't even know what other stats Mega Delphox gets. I don't know if Mold Breaker can break through Air Balloon. Because I think it's just abilities, right? It's not items.
Nope.
I guess it would have to be like a status move to get rid of Air Balloon on Terra Electric. I mean, like, there's also like, they'd probably be wearing safety goggles for like weather protection. And it would have to switch into like a paralysis or something. Yeah, gravity could get around that. I like how you can effectively make the Blaze Girl, looking for the 73 months of tier 1, you can effectively make the world's worst Shedinja by teaching it entirely moves that that it can't use or would instantly die from. Like it can learn like Final Gambit, it can learn Substitute. There's 2 others as well. Meganium is an instant Sunny Day. Meganium is always under the effects of Sunny Day no matter what the weather is.
Nope. Nope.
Let's reset the wrong one. Shedinja gets cursed. Oh, and it's a ghost type, so yeah. And Sandstorm. At least, like, safety goggles can play around Sandstorm on Shedinja. Yeah, I think, I can't remember if it's launching. I can't remember what consoles it's launching on, but eventually it will be on Switch 1, Switch 2, and mobile. Starts on Switch 1, Switch 2, okay. I wonder if it's gonna be like, oh god, what game was it? Pokemon Unite, where when they launched when they inevitably launched the mobile version, they'll be like, "Hey, get this version to get bonuses, because we want to up our downloads, our download numbers." I think, like, what was it? I think, like, everybody who got Pokemon Unite on mobile got, like, a free outfit, I think. South Korea post said the mobile was in June. Makes me wonder if this is gonna have touchscreen compatibility then.
Nope.
You don't know that, Dell. I hit call by mistake.
Nope.
It's no good. It's not listening. Oh my god. What are we gonna do, man? Well, if it's coming to mobile, then that I would think that would mean that it's coming to that it would have touchscreen support on Switch.
Nope.
Again, you don't know that, Dell. Stop being such a negative Nancy Drew. Red. Well, mobile would have to have touchscreen. It's like, no! You have to pick up a Nintendo controller in order to play this on the mobile! Ah. 100 bits for Trisman.
Do you think Pokemon Unite has a shot to make Pokeball Uncrustables? What with them having peanut butter and jelly looking Pokeballs already?
They probably wouldn't really make, like, bring that to mind. I don't like it. It would honestly depend on if, like, the peanut butter and jelly thing ever gets back to the dev team and they're like, oh yeah! Are all the new Mega's abilities revealed yet? Tom. $2 from Hachi Griffin. Anytime you want to.
Homebrew,
There we go.
don't you mean moonshine?
Nope.
Dell, you know me too well. Yeah, homebrew just sounds like you're making a cup of coffee. We only know of Excadrill and Scovillain because they're the only ones with new abilities, and so the new abilities were data mined at home. Interesting. Oh, that's what that post was that I saw before.
Nope.
I'm kind of wondering if we'll get the Pokopia forms of Pokemon available in other games. Rather, in mainline games. If they're in Pokemon, if they're in Pokemon Go, then they're definitely not coming to the mainline games. Frost has a snow warning. Electric normal Rotom makes sense. I love how badly people are like, you know, oh, we're getting a sound type Pokemon now, and then they see it in Pokopia, and it's electric normal. I wouldn't mind having Pikachu, despite the fact that it probably would have a moveset entirely bereft of electric moves, despite being an electric Pokemon. Pikachu is just so cute.
Nope.
Mega Staraptor getting contrary would be nuts. Close combats that increase your defense. If it could learn Superpower, then it would basically have the same thing that that Malamar would have going for it.
Nope.
Oops. Oh, I did want to check that.
Nope.
Tom. Drago thing with 100 bits.
Pikachu would likely have an ability that absorbs electric attacks and adds a percentage to her attack cheer 100.
That'd be an interesting tactic for that. Battling fans are always welcome. Having a Take-a-Take community day on Saturday? Nice. Mostly just going for Pokedex completion on that, so unless it's like a new Pokemon or a way for me to get more candies on Pokemon I haven't evolved yet, then I'm not terribly interested. I believe there was something about either like early spring or like late spring or early summer about the heck is that Pokemon called? Cosmog. A Cosmog community day, which I'm excited about. Hear Tingaton and think, nice balls, bro!
Nope.
Oh, I do have Melmetal in Pokemon Gold, but I wouldn't mind a shiny one. And apparently the shiny odds are increasing for Meltan in Pokemon Go during like some sort of like steel type event.
Nope.
I also need to, like... I need to hang around with people that, that just have a ton of, like, grass lures, because the Applin line is gonna be a nightmare to evolve.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Gimme Ghoul coins are a pain in the ass to grind as well. I'm still working towards some of the other 400s, like, Larvesta and Snom. Do they take up space in your bag? Because that would be ludicrous if that's the case. You have to take up 1,000 spaces in your bag in order to evolve Gimmighoul. They don't, thankfully. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure about that. I guess it means I have to connect my Pokemon Go game to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet more often, so I can more easily get Gimmighoul. It's like candies in that regard, thank goodness.
Nope.
If you're really into the Vivian patterns, that's another thing that's like, I wouldn't really say a pain in the butt, but you really need friends from all over the world, or have a ton of routes near you. Because routes will just source gifts from all over the world for you. Vivian? Vivian. V-I-V-I-L-L-O-N. It's a butterfly Pokemon. Each, and certain different regions have different patterns on them.
Nope.
Well, a few exclusive patterns, like ZA's Mega Dimension having a specific pattern, and the Pokeball pattern, which I don't think has been available for a long-ass time now. I think it was available in Pokemon Go at one point, but it was a distribution for X and Y. Yeah, what is it? Do you need like, is it a golden lure is what it's called? It like adds a gold thing to a Pokestop for like a half hour, and every time you spin it, it gives you gold coins. But that's only if you do it like you have to do it like certain days in a row, yeah? Oh, it's just a garden pattern in Hyperspace Luminous? I thought it was a special one. 5 to 10 per spin, sometimes 20. And yeah, and you have to connect the Scarlet and Violet a few days in a row in order to even get the golden lure, because otherwise it just refreshes the coin bag, which is essentially an incense that summons Gimmighoul.
Nope.
Oh, you just have to, it doesn't have to be in a row, you just have to connect it for different days. Gotcha. Da, 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 da. You cannot get every, no, you cannot get every Vivian pattern in ZA. I think it's only, you can only get 3 patterns in ZA. I don't know if they're fixed. Like, if they're like region specific. One of them, yeah, I don't know if they're region specific or not.
Nope. Nope.
You think Mega Dimension would let you get other Vivian patterns? I mean, it's a different one than what's, than what you normally get. Oops. I accidentally sped through that. I gotta deal with these consequences. Please don't critical hit me. That would be very bad. Oh. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here because we are on an ad, so I will be right back. We back. Interesting. I used false swipe on the wrong one on the top screen. I didn't catch either of the two on the bottom, or on the right and the bottom. Welcome back. And I lost out on the ball. Okay, well then. Gotta correct this mistake then. Starting off with actually using false swipe, and then using Spore. Then beginning the use of Pokeballs. And finally, if I screw up, yeah. I remember what I was. If I screw up on the luxury ball, use the premier ball. na, na, na.
Nope.
The Premier Ball didn't work. Na, 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 na. The Quagsire has awakened. Oh, but the Quagsire was caught on this screen. I didn't see it.
Nope.
Pop.
I swear Pacopia can be annoying at times. What do you mean the level dropped cause some idiot night all decided to wake up in the daytime?
I didn't know the comfort level could drop. I've been trying to make a what I've been referring to as the House of V. It's a house where each room is dedicated to each Eevee's want and need. I'll have to check mine, because I'm pretty sure mine are still maxed out. I hope they're still maxed out. The only room I really have, like, constructed right now is the bathroom in the House of V. Because, my god, it was easy to make Vaporeon happy.
Nope.
If I just made, like a room that was essentially a hot spring. The biggest problem I'm having right now is to what to make the exterior of the house out of. I believe the stream did hiccup. I'm seeing some drop frames. John Cena's theme. John Cena's theme.
One of my main goals right now is getting the 20 outfits in the game locked to Dream Islands.
20 outfits in the game locked to... What do you mean locked to Dream Islands? You doing alright there, Rui? You doing alright there, Moisty? She's fine. The notes for them are only found on the Dream Islands. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I got Dream Island and Cloud Island mixed up. Which I finally found mine in, so I have the Pokedex completed. The only Pokemon I'm missing it at all is regular form Tangrowth, which is only available on Cloud Islands.
Nope.
Yeah, the Mario Kart World soundtrack is really good. It's got a sort of that sort of like 1950s rock, like Route 66 style going for it. I did get both Astrodons, yeah. I'm unsure, like, if there's anything, like, specific that triggers them. Like, if they have to be in different areas or something. And, like, that superstition is kind of what led me to get them. I don't know if it is superstition or not, though. Now I'm kind of wondering if you make a, there's like this, if the yellow variant of Shellos does exist, if you put both the different color Shellos into rooms that are just completely decked out in yellow, like in that one picture.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, Del. I found Plusle and Minun in different areas. The next goal on my list is finishing the human records and the lost relics. I'm not really doing much in the way of building. Most of my Pokemon live in patches of grass because of all the stuff I wanted to move around. Found Magnezone in a trash can. Is that one of the environments he can spawn in? Because I made the game corner thing for him. The arcade machine, the punch machine. Four trash cans. That's where I found Magneton. Do.
Nope. Nope.
What was the last Pokemon you got? Minun. Minun was the last Pokemon I needed. I wanted to try to discover all of the habitats in game, but it was just taking way too long, so I ended up looking them up. And the photo booth, the one with like the Minun photo booth was the Plusle and Minun photo booth was the one that took me the longest to get them. I got Plusle immediately. It took me like a week after that to get Minun.
Nope.
Wait, what? Plus, giving Snorlax, was it spicy food that makes it so Pokemon are more likely to appear in habitats? Yeah, crouton salad for the best odds, yeah. It's weird there was an April Fool's event, but not an Easter one. I guess...
Nope.
I guess the Pokemon Company feels different about Easter than Nintendo as a whole does. How's the Nuzlocke going? The episode that came out yesterday is the last one I recorded. So if you saw up to that one, then you're pretty much caught up on where I'm at with the Nuzlocke. Yeah, the inflatable Sudowoodo event, and where you had to answer quizzes where the Pokemon were acting like other Pokemon. I think I'm missing 7 large relics and 6 small relics. I just gave Snorlax some fluffy bread, which increases the odds of getting relics.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm glad Haruka was having fun with the Soul Lock too. Yeah, she's been having such horrible luck at that. All of the legendaries have been in her games. And I have been using the same rules between the two of us, which is evident by how quickly I'm able to generate new games. Wokopia has two more events hard-coded. Any idea of when they are? And Dragon Rage, yes. Sableye at the end of this month. Oh, Sableye! This is the one! Your confidence is appreciated, Lucy. It's more than what I have.
Nope.
Not that one. What about of the other two? What are the chances of a shiny Quagsire? 1 in 8,192! How are you doing, Lucy? It's been a while. I miss your quick wit and unhinged behavior. Going through it, that's a story for another day. Are we winning the games? I'm doing my best!
Nope.
Hoping things are getting better for you. I am going to battle you. We're doing our best to win. Progress is being made. Every single Quagsire we get that isn't shiny is a step towards the shiny one.
Nope.
Or at least that's how I have to... You know, what is it? 90% of gamblers give up before they win it big? There's a Bulbasaur event on April 19th to the 27th? That's interesting. Bulbasaur's already in the game! Like Bulbasaur's already in the game, man. A shiny dex for this game. I would definitely be doing RNG manips if I was doing a full shiny dex for this game. And Master Ball stuff. Greg
Tom,
Gredmanson.
happy shiny hunting. I'll be lurking while organizing my magic collection.
Nice. Do you have that Black Lotus? That, like, probably at this point, $50,000 Black Lotus card. Let's get this place humid. Although I think that that Bulbasaur is canonically female. As in the Japanese, she speaks like a gyaru, as they say.
Nope.
I need to do the jump rope competition with Bulbasaur again at some point, because I want that trophy. Did you see the stadium that somebody built in Pokopia? It looks really neat. It reminds me of like a high school, of like a high school or college football stadium. Someone remade the entirety of Pallet Town from Gen 1. Is the... I have to ask, because I couldn't figure this out from playing.
Nope.
Was the thing that the guy and his Machamp were trying to build in Vermilion City, was that the lighthouse? Oh yeah, the high security prisons for Mr. Mime. It's implied. I like how Chill immediately started digging a tunnel to the edge of the map for no reason. Was that before or after he got the food upgrades for that? Because that's a pretty monumental task.
Nope.
Without the food items. Ooh, I gotta take a break real quick. Nature's calling collect and it's an emergency. Right then. Eee!
Nope.
Oh my god. See the person in Pokopia dug at the museum. I saw the person who, like, cleared the mountain between the rest of the town and the museum. It was nuts. Talk to him. Tell you his name. Tell him use name. Hello, nice to meet you. You're Bandana Guy Divell. What's my name? Oh, Ranky is the theme of success, question mark. I wouldn't call it the theme of failure.
Nope.
Because you succeeded, but was it worth it? Did the ends justify the means? Da 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 da. It's been a while. Refresh how shiny hunting works. The odds
Nope.
of getting a shiny Pokemon in this game are the same as any Pokemon game in this generation, 1 in 8,192. This game, however, is shiny locked. In such a way that is exploitable where you can actually get shinies in it. The shiny will never appear on your opponent's side of the field as shiny due to how it figures all that stuff out. Due to how it figures out how it do shiny, it'll never appear on your opponent's side as shiny, but it will appear on your side as shiny. But only after you've caught it, and only on the first time you've ever fought this guy. Which means every time I reset, I'm resetting to a point before I fought this guy for the first time. Which means that every single one of these Quagsire that I'm catching should be different.
Nope.
Nope.
Bingo!
Gorgonoff, thank you for the 130 months of Tier 1.
7,500 quags, and my sub-month count mean this next one's the one.
It must mean that. It must! Yeah, XD, they fixed the shiny locking on the shadow Pokemon, but you can still shiny hunt in that game for gifted Pokemon, including your starter, I believe, and Pokemon found in Pokespots. Yeah, it rerolls the stats. If it would be shiny, it does reroll the stats, but only when your opponent first sends it out. When you catch it, it doesn't reroll those stats again, and if those numbers happen to match your numbers, then it'll be shiny.
Nope.
Looper appears in one of the Pokespots in XD, yes, but it is not Shadow, so I do not get the ribbon for purifying it. The national ribbon is the crux in all of this. Working off with 100 bits.
Dag. Well, I tried.
What did you try? Oh, you tried. Yeah, gotcha. I figured. I've learned. I figured it out. Sometime within the next 100. Oh, I see. Plus your sub-month. The pattern. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Nope.
What did I use Giga Drain on? Why did I use Giga Drain? Why did I kill Golduck? Well, I won the battle. Wahoo! Which means I have to check this manually. As opposed to just being in battle with it.
Nope.
It is criminal that, that Colosseum doesn't have a soft reset combination. But then again, it helps me out that it doesn't, because otherwise I would have to be synced up in all
Well,
of them.
there's always getting to 7,800 plus whatever my sub-month is 7,800 equals 40 by 195 for a nice round quag.
Ooh, it would be a nice round quag. Who wants the nice round quag? Me, I do, I do. No, 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 no.
Nope.
I will fight. There is only Quagsire. Starview Peak a new one, or is that a reused one? In Mario Kart World? Because I grow less and less familiar with older tracks. The more the days go by, water's flowing underground. Once in a lifetime. That's new, okay. After this, you're going for Ho-Oh, right? Good God.
Nope. Bingo!
Bingo, BLR Nerd, thank you for the 63 months of Tier 1. How deep are we going tonight? We got about an hour till we gotta switch over to Among Us.
Nope.
Oh, Starview Peak was the name of that song if you wanted for your D&D campaign. I gotta do Mount Battle for a ribbon, which, if I had caught and purified every Pokemon at this point would get me Ho-Oh. The funny thing is that this is probably going to be the most arduous part of this. I imagine that, like, I think that this and the Generation 4 Battle Tower are going to be the hardest parts of this.
Nope.
Because part of the Generation 4 Battle Tower is going up against teams that were submitted online. And which means I have to find a way, first off, I have to find a way around the fact that Nintendo Wi-Fi service is no longer available on the DS. And the other one is that on those particular homebrew servers, I have got to deal with the fact that there are some people that are going to be submitting hacked teams that would make it impossible for me to fight against. Tom.
So, Tom, what's going to be the easiest ribbon to get?
Once I catch it, National Ribbon. Purifying the Pokemon, I already have a Time Flute. That is 100% going to be the easiest ribbon. Sheer Cold No Guard Machamp, yeah. And not to mention Wonder Guard Sableye.
Nope.
I do have a lot of ribbons to get, yes. It's gonna be the easiest non-Time Flute ribbon. Probably Friendship or EV Training, I'd say. Yeah, Footprint ribbon would probably be easiest. I forgot what determines whether or not you actually get the Footprint ribbon. Is it Friendship? Doing the Pokemon Me stuff is probably gonna be super easy as well. Generation 4's Friendship Ribbon. The biggest thing that I have to make sure of is that I don't level up the Quagsire to above level 50 before leaving Gen 3. Because otherwise, it cannot, if it gets to above level 50, then it's locked out of one of the battle towers. There's no ribbon for the Gold Leaf Crown, no. There is one for beating Red.
Nope.
Yeah, XY and Oros have the Battle Maze on, which I'm already constructing a singles team for that.
Nope.
I need a team for the Battle Tree, I need a team for the Battle Maison, I need a team for the Battle Tower in Gen 8, the Battle Tower in Gen 4, and the Battle Tower in Gen 3. Fortunately, the contest stats carry over through generations, so I only have to get the contest stats up as high as possible in Gen 3, and then there's no limit to how high the contest stats can get in Gen 6's ORAS.
Nope.
So if I missed some stats and I feel like I need a little bit of a boost, I could just get those up there. Almost reset the wrong one. Gen 6 you can cap stat, which is weird because didn't they bring Sheen back in the Gen 4 remakes? Arctic Maze with 100 bits.
Completely hypothetical. The bank closure gets announced for a month from now. What's your timetable look like in that semi-likely scenario?
I switched to Master Ball, and any game I play where there's some. I switched to Master Ball hunting, and any game I have some downtime. I play on stream where I have downtime. I'm gonna be shiny hunting. Because I will only do it on stream because I want to make sure. Plus, maybe RNG manips as well, just because, like, yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Nope.
The Battle Maison does have ribbons attached to it, yes. It's either 2 or 4. I can't remember how many exactly. Plus, like, I imagine that at some point, considering that, like, there have been efforts to bring back Nintendo Wi-Fi for the DS games, I'd imagine there would be, like, something that would be able to, like, keep Pokemon Bank alive and even allow for transfer up.
Nope.
How many left until odds? 8,190. About 500 left. 548. 100 bits from Trisman.
I was playing Spore while having the stream on, and I mentally checked back in when you said Sheen and Jen for remakes. It took me a minute you meant badge polishing, and I was thinking you meant the Jimmy Neutron character.
Oh, it wasn't badge polishing either. Sheen is the stat that determines how many more Pokeblocks your Pokemon can eat. Or Poffins.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember what the team was that I used to get the Master Ball rank in Scarlet and Violet. It was a rental team. I could probably post the code somewhere. It was, the restricteds were Koraidon and Calyrex Shadow Rider. Which also had, Brute Bonnet, Raging Bolt, Landorus Incarnate, and Incineroar. Yeah, I believe for Battle Maison, I believe there's a ribbon for winning 21 battles and a ribbon for winning 50. That was neat to play. I did get screwed over a couple times with my Calyrex Shadow Rider because there were I did have 1 or 2 issues in which people would terrastalize into normal and Astral Barrage would do nothing. Which means I'd back up on Psychic, but I didn't really think about it that much.
Nope.
Set for Champions release tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna play it tonight. It was the Encore set, yeah. Astral Barrage, Encore, Psychic, and Protect. Which I only really found out how to use Encore from having it used on me after I used Protect once. Encore is a surprisingly good move. I remember not thinking much of it. Well, I guess also, like, it's only really good when used on a fast Pokemon where you can guarantee that you'll be able to, like, force them to use a specific move again and again. That's the team that got second at Worlds. You just have to hope they're not using something else before then, like if they're using a priority move before you're able to use Encore.
Nope.
I had a few really close calls. I wish I recorded them. Anytime it went down to Weather Wars. There are also some where, like, I just refused to give up even though, like, it seemed like it was a lost cause. And the games ended up being a lot closer than I thought they would be due to, like, just lucky... I had a couple lucky circumstances as well. Does Scarlet and Violet have a built-in battle recorder? Like the 3DS games once did? It doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. I would have liked to have re-seen some of those battles I did. There's a couple where it came down to a miss. There were a few where
Nope.
Landorus came in real clutch. I know, dude, both Tornadus and Thundurus' signature moves that they gained in Legends Arceus, Bleak Windstorm, whatever the hell he has. Are those both
Nope.
Are those both increased accuracy in the rain? Yeah, it was Poison Terra, Sheer Force Lando. Oh, it works with wait, really? Rain improves that? That's wild. I guess it's a way to sort of like balance out the fact that that
Nope.
you're so reliant on Sun on that team. Am I getting raided? Oh, Trill Girl, thank you for the raid! Bongo Cat.
Trilled 5 bongo, trilled 5 bongo, trilled 5 bongo.
It's a sloth. Only Enamorous' move is not affected by rain. Which is weird because you think rain would affect emotions the most. It's a meerkat! That's no meerkat! I think I've made that joke every single time you've raided because I kept getting what animal's doing that emote wrong.
Bingo!
Kirby Vault, thank you for getting the tier 1 sub to Trill Girl. Oh yeah, countermeasures. Everything goes black. I'm the only one that can see anything. I see it. What have you done? Oh, that one looked like it was securely snagged. Is gravity a weather? Does it just lower evasion by 1 stage? Like, is that how that works? Sure, why not? We're back. Increases move accuracy? Does it affect accuracy or evasion? I'm just wondering which part of that calculation it affects. I thought it was evasion too.
Nope. Oh, that Quagsire woke up! Why? Why would that Quagsire awaken? Why would that Quagsire awaken? Things have gone horribly wrong since the Quagsire awakened.
Increases the accuracy of the moves by 5/3. That's a lot, good lord. God, imagine if there was a Pokemon that had an ability that just set gravity. I don't think it would matter what stats it had, it would, like, everybody would have it.
Nope.
You're saying I could make it so my multiplied by 5/3. Yeah. No, that still makes sense. Better than 300 over 2. Jeez, that's a lot. It's a 67% increase in accuracy.
Bingo!
I guess me coming into the stream woke up the QUAG ... time for some aggressive crag staring.
Yeah, all I knew was that gravity made the gravity in Pokemon made moves more accurate. That's still roughly a 60% increase in accuracy. That would arguably make moves like what's it called? Like Dark Void viable again. You know, if anybody other than Darkrai were able to use it.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, Focus Blast would never miss. Gravity is helpful for any Pokemon whose signature move doesn't have 100% accuracy. What do you mean you can't use Splash anymore? I mean, like, Pokemon Champion's kind of implied that with, like, the apparatus that your trainer's wearing.
Nope.
That at some point Z moves will be back. So if they just got rid of Splash, that means that there won't be any more Z Splash. Thinking more of gravity disabling Splash specifically. Oh, gotcha. Is this Boo Theater? Boo Cinema. Care to come with me to the cinema? The break coming up might be a bit extended. Because I forgot to set it for Among Us. And I'll still be running shiny hunting on the GameCube during Among Us. But I think we hit that ad break right now. Or rather, we should have. We did. Okay, so I'll be right back. Do 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 do. All right, what are we working with here?
Nope.
That's a big nope on that one. Tom.
If I could add
Well?
one obscure mechanic to Pokemon, when a Pokemon has an air balloon, uses Dig, and then another Mon uses Earthquake, the air balloon Pokemon gets the charged effect.
What's the charged effect? Like from the move Charge? Boost electric moves once, and also special defense. Oops. Charge is a weird move.
Nope, nope.
Never rode with a balloon. Well, yeah, but I figure like an earthquake would like dig an earthquake would just pop the balloon. Are you implying that like the balloon is fine, but it's just rubbing up against you? Gotcha. Probably stop at about 20 minutes here to set up for mungies. Doodle-doo-doo,
Nope.
Moo Moo Meadows. A track so well loved they brought it back so many times. 7-6! Oh, insert VTuber animation of me doing the arms thing! Whoa! Wonder if Mario Kart World was sort of like their sort of like, well, I guess the welcome, the Switch 2 welcome thing was more or less their tech demo. But like, considering how not as well received
Nope.
Mario Kart World is over, say like Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it could be growing pains as well.
Cow, especially now. You've been stuck by a truck.
You've been hit, struck by a booth. So I kind of wonder if they would add any additional content to Mario Kart World in that case. Considering Donkey Kong, considering Donkey Kong Bonanza would have been a great opportunity for them to include like another outfit and characters for Mario Kart World.
Nope.
And they didn't capitalize on that at all. It makes me wonder if they're gonna do anything with it. I imagine there's been like so many what are they called? Subverts of the isekai trope. Where like there's probably one where it's like, oh, the god and or goddess that gets reassigns people into the world they get isekai'd into gets isekai'd. I mean, I guess it's more or less Konosuba, but
nope.
a lot of the ones that I see floating around are, somebody with horrific powers gets reincarnated as a hot guy who still has all of his powers but is trying to pass off as a newbie. That's less of an isekai and more of like a reborn kind of thing. Power fantasy, yeah. I still like the idea I came up with where it's like it's the like isekai fantasy world, but like after so many like warriors have like so many heroes from another world have come that they've been able to like recreate the modern conveniences they had back home. And so nobody is prepared, like magic has pretty much like gone down the tubes, nobody studies it anymore, and nobody's prepared for when like the Devil King respawns. It's always a Demon King or a Devil King. Yeah.
Nope.
Isn't that the plot of Onward?
What's Onward?
Konosuba had them poke fun of how many heroes come into the world and die. Oh. Yeah, there was like the one dude who keeps popping up that was like the
Mario was doing isekai before it was cool.
It was like a dude who came there and like invented. He pretty much like invented the Crimson Demon Clan and like a bunch of like unstoppable war machines by mistake, and like subsequently died. And left everybody else to deal with his mess. They're like reading his journal about like a robot wife that he developed, and like after they turn it on, it comes to life and starts attacking them. And then they read further into it and discover it's like, and also I gave her a dominatrix mode because I'm a naughty boy like that. Do.
Nope.
Love Konosuba as an idea since a group of losers instead of selfless heroes. Yeah. What are you talking about? Konosuba. And there's the stuff like I got reincarnated as a vending machine. I do like what is it, campfire cooking? I like that one. That one's a much cozier series. No, not Dungeon Menchie. Oh, he's a Dungeon Mensch.
Nope.
Now, Dungeon Meshi is different. Campfire cooking is about a guy who gets isekai into a world, and his only superpower is being able to purchase things from our world's Amazon. So he uses it to befriend. Well, he uses it to accidentally befriend a legendary beast who loves the food from their world. Apparently, food from the like the quote unquote real world has major stat boosting effects on people and creatures. Yeah, Sui is very cute. Sui the slime.
Nope.
MSG is OP in that world, yeah. So is Wagyu steak. I mean, like, a lot of, like, the, because there isn't a lot of, it's more of a cozy anime, like, with the cooking stuff. And, like, a lot of the stress from it all, more or less, comes from the guy wanting to live a quiet life in this new world, but because of, like, all the legendary creatures he's attracted, he's garnered a ton of attention.
Nope.
Yeah, all of his companions are battle junkies. I think my least favorite part of that show is the, there's like a group of gods and goddesses that constantly bother him for offerings. And they're just like, they're basically just like absolutely spoiled brats, and it's incredibly annoying whenever they come up. It was funny at first, but my god, it just get, like, every single time, it's like this, it's the same scenario every time. Oops, I forgot to give my offerings. How dare you forget to give your offerings? Give us more offerings! No, I'm not giving you more offerings. We'll trick you into giving us more offerings!
Nope.
No, I'm talking about campfire cooking in a I can't remember what the full title is. I like the gods' designs, they're super cool, but they're annoying as hell. Someone said something about a cowboy being isekai, and it reminded me that I still need to play Live Alive.
Nope.
I feel like One Punch Man shouldn't be going on as long as it has been. The crux of it was the story of somebody who's so completely overpowered that nobody can match him. And now now it seems like it's kind of dragging its feet to get to a point, and it repeats the same gag of Saitama shows up well later and defeats the big bad.
Nope.
Can check out Champions on 4 hours? Yeah, probably. Maybe not on stream, but I'll definitely check it out. Honk Shua asleep on that thing.
Nope.
What happens when that series, the world ends? Saitama becomes God. Rewrites the world. Like, what if that's what they're building up to? Is that, because there's like this entity called God in One Punch Man. I have no idea what its goal is. It's just a powerful entity that gives others immense amounts of power. And it seems, and I wonder if they're just gonna end up playing into that trope of it's an evil version of our protagonist. Headset guy with the 74 months of tier 1, and Mustard Star with the 48 months of tier 1. I should play Asura's Wrath as well. That game looks insane.
Nope.
It dark, Saitama. Apparently something major did happen in the webcomic. Interesting. Almost sound like Kuwabara.
You can't be gone! Who am I gonna fight now? No!
If it had any moves that would benefit from rain, then would it get the effects of both? And I'm assuming the sun, if it's like affected by other things, then I'm assuming the sun one would outweigh the rain one. So basically what I'm saying is like synthesis would get the sun bonus despite the fact that it's raining. But I'm wondering if like, say for example, for whatever reason Meganium got thunder. Would thunder be 100% accurate for Meganium?
Nope.
That's what I thought. Oh, there's a shadow Pokemon! Only has the effects of sun from moves it uses. Yeah, if it got Weather Ball and it was raining, what type would it be? I can only assume that the sun portion would just like, I guess like the sun and rain do have opposing forces to them, making thunder less accurate, making synthesis not work as well.
Nope.
Or affecting how synthesis works. Couldn't metronome thunder. Yeah, because doesn't rain have the accuracy of thunder? Or not have, but it reduces it to 50%. There's gonna be a lot of interesting interactions with that ability. Rain makes thunder rain makes thunder 100% accurate. It's still affected by things like sand attack. It doesn't make it so it never misses. Oh, wait, it actually does make it skip the accuracy check? Damn. Works like Aerial Ace and Swift. Well, that's interesting. Da 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 da. All right, the one in the top right is gonna be my last one before I switch over to shoot. I did the wrong thing. Before I switch over to Among Us.
Nope.
Alright, so that one's done.
Nope.
As is that one. And I'm actually going to be keeping the top right one on during Among Us, because I'm going to do some cheeky, shiny hunts when I'm dead. Mirror move, there's, mirror shot is a steel type move, which I think never misses? In Gen 6, I need to breed another Kangaskhan for Gen 7. Since I'm already doing one, I might as well do the other. Also, Mega Meganium gets one-shot by just about a... I mean, like, yeah, well, I mean, like, we'll see how it does. It's not a fast Pokemon by any means. There's plenty of faster Poison-type Pokemon out there that could easily take care of it. Oh god, Golduck woke up! And...
Nope.
No, alright. So, let me start getting ready for the Among Us. I'll stop the shiny hunting recording as well.